So stop saying I'm still young like it's some sort of excuse. You need to know the difference between exploring your 20s and wasting them. I hear it all the time. I'm still young. I have time. Let me enjoy my 20s. I'll do that when I'm 30. But nobody told you that your 20s is not just a waiting room for real life. That's real life. And every decision you make in your 20s compounds into the rest of your life, even more than any decade afterwards. These are the three reasons why your 20s are more powerful than any other decade of your life. You have energy and no obligation. You have minimal responsibilities. You can take risk. You can work long hours without getting overly exhausted. You can try different paths, but when you're in your 30s and 40s, responsibilities will come and you won't have the freedom as you thought you did. I heard somebody say, even if there was a way to tell that the good old days are the days you are currently living. Second, compound interest. It works on everything you apply. The skills you build at 22 compounds for decades. Networks you create at 25 open doors decades down the line. And most importantly, the bad habits you form in your 20s, they also compound. They compound into debts, health problems, and missed opportunities. So you have to choose wisely. Number three, you're building your foundation. In every area of life, nothing is more important than your foundation. Anybody who knows anything about construction knows that there's nothing more important than your foundation. You can't build a second floor without a first. And everything you do in your 20s is going to determine what you can do in the second floor, your 30s. Now, if you decide to say, I'm in my 20s, let me enjoy it, here's what your life will look like. At 28, you are still trying to figure out what career path you want to take. While your age mates who got serious at 23 are already in senior roles in their fields, with networks, skills, and opportunities that you don't have. You spent your 20s living paycheck to paycheck, and you said, I'll save later. Don't worry. Now you're 30, no emergency fund, no investments, nothing. Now you're starting from zero. Relationship wise, you were jumping from relationship to relationship in your 20s, and now you're 32, struggling to build an emotional connection with anybody. Why? Because the habits you build in your 20s is exactly what you're going to continue doing in your 30s. If you've never built a serious relationship in your 20s, there is no way you're just going to magically know how to do it in your 30s. When God said, remember your creator in the days of your youth in Ecclesiastes 12 verse 1, he was highlighting a very important aspect of life. What you do in your 20s, in your youthful age, matters. Maybe even more than what you do later. Your 20s are a gift. Now, I'm not saying don't enjoy your 20s. Not at all. Enjoy them while building. That's pretty the only time you can actually do it. If you spend 10% of your entire 20s building a skill, you're going to do wonders for yourself. You don't have to be a know-it-all. You just have to take advantage of the luxury that you have now. Your 20s is the only time you can actually explore and learn at the same time. But you can't treat your 20s like it doesn't count and expect your 30s to just magically work out. Everything you didn't do then, you start to do them in your 30s, and it's going to be infinitely harder. So stop saying I'm still young like it's some sort of excuse. And start saying I'm young. That means I have energy and time to build something meaningful. Because what you build now determines what you become later.